Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into some of the most shockingly ugly places around the globe. From abandoned cities to polluted wastelands, get ready to be shocked by these unbelievable locations. Stick around until the end because we're saving the most shocking location for last. Our first stop is Chernobyl, Ukraine, synonymous with disaster. In 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant meltdown released catastrophic amounts of radioactive material. The surrounding area, once bustling, transformed into a ghost town. Buildings stand empty, frozen in time as if the residents simply vanished. Forests turned a sickly shade of ginger and wildlife populations were decimated. But amidst the devastation, nature is slowly reclaiming the area. Chernobyl stands as a testament to the destructive power of human error and the enduring strength of nature. Next, we're heading to Linfen, China, once dubbed the most polluted city on Earth. Linfen's landscape is dominated by coal mines and factories that spew out thick black smoke. The air quality is shockingly poor, thick with coal dust and other pollutants. Respiratory problems are rampant and the risk of lung cancer is alarmingly high. Children often suffer from asthma and other respiratory illnesses. The water and soil are also heavily polluted, making it unsafe to grow crops. Despite the challenges, there are signs of improvement. The Chinese government has implemented measures to curb pollution. However, the road to recovery is long and arduous. We're heading north to Norilsk, Russia, one of the coldest and most polluted cities in the world. This isolated city is a major nickel-producing center, but its industrial dominance comes at a steep price. The air is heavy with sulfur dioxide and other toxic emissions from the nickel smelters. The snow in Norilsk is often stained black and yellow from the pollution. Despite the challenges, the people of Norilsk are resilient and have created a unique culture. However, the environmental and health consequences of living in such an extreme environment are undeniable. Our next stop is Agbogbloshie, Ghana, a sprawling electronic waste dump. This place has become infamous as one of the largest e-waste sites in the world, where mountains of discarded electronics stretch as far as the eye can see. This is where discarded electronics from developed nations come to die, creating a toxic wasteland. Old computers, televisions and mobile phones are shipped here, often illegally, under the guise of donations or second-hand goods. The air is thick with the acrid smell of burning plastic and chemicals as workers scavenge for valuable metals. These workers, often young and without proper protective gear, burn the electronics to extract copper and other precious materials. These fumes contain heavy metals and other hazardous substances that can cause serious health issues. Prolonged exposure can lead to respiratory problems, skin diseases, and even long-term neurological damage. The ground is contaminated with lead, mercury, and other toxins, poisoning the environment. These toxic substances seep into the soil and water, affecting not just the workers but the entire community living nearby. Agbogbloshie is a stark reminder of the dark side of our consumer culture and the global problem of electronic waste. The convenience of upgrading to the latest gadgets comes at a high environmental and human cost. It's a wake-up call to find more sustainable ways to manage our electronic devices by recycling responsibly, supporting e-waste legislation, and choosing products designed for longevity. We can help mitigate this growing crisis. Our journey takes us to Camden, New Jersey, a city grappling with poverty, crime, and urban decay. Once a thriving industrial center, Camden has faced decades of economic decline. Abandoned buildings, some riddled with bullet holes and graffiti, stand as stark reminders of the city's struggles. The streets are often littered with trash, and vacant lots have become overgrown with weeds. Camden is also plagued by a high crime rate, which further contributes to the cycle of poverty and despair. Despite the challenges, community organizations are working tirelessly to revitalize the city. However, the road to recovery is long and arduous. Prepare for a chilling experience as we venture into Aokigahara Forest, Japan, often referred to as the Suicide Forest. Located at the base of Mount Fuji, this dense forest has an eerie and unsettling atmosphere. The trees grow close together, creating a dense canopy that blocks out the sunlight. Legends and folklore surround the forest, adding to its mystique. The forest's association with suicide has also contributed to its dark reputation. Despite its unsettling reputation, Aokigahara Forest holds a certain beauty. The dense foliage and towering trees create a sense of wonder and mystery. Get ready to step back in time as we revisit Pripyat, Ukraine, the abandoned city near Chernobyl. After the disaster in 1986, Pripyat became a ghost town, frozen in time. Empty streets lined with abandoned buildings create an eerie silence. Inside the buildings, personal belongings lie scattered, left behind in the hasty evacuation. The city's amusement park, with its Ferris wheel and bumper cars, stands as a poignant symbol of the life that once thrived here. Pripyat is a sobering reminder of the human cost of nuclear accidents. It's a place where time seems to have stopped, a chilling testament to the destructive power of nuclear energy. Our journey takes us to Detroit, Michigan, once the heart of the American auto industry. This city was a bustling hub of innovation and manufacturing, where the assembly lines of giants like Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler roared with life. Detroit was not just a city, it was a symbol of American ingenuity and economic power. Abandoned factories, once symbols of Detroit's industrial might, now stand as hulking reminders of the city's economic struggles. These rusted structures, which once provided livelihoods for thousands, now echo with the silence of lost jobs and shattered dreams. The decline of the auto industry hit Detroit hard, leading to widespread unemployment and economic despair. Many neighborhoods have been hit hard by population decline, leaving behind vacant lots and abandoned homes. Streets that were once filled with the laughter of children and the hustle of daily life now lie eerily quiet. The exodus of residents has left gaping holes in the community fabric, making it difficult for those who remain to maintain a sense of normalcy. These empty spaces have become breeding grounds for crime and vandalism. With fewer eyes on the streets, criminal activities have surged, adding another layer of hardship for the city's residents. The once safe neighborhoods now face the challenges of increased violence and lawlessness. Graffiti covers the walls of abandoned buildings, adding a layer of complexity to the city's landscape. While some see it as a form of urban art, others view it as a sign of neglect and decay. This street art tells a story of a city in flux, caught between its storied past and an uncertain future. Despite the challenges, efforts are underway to revitalize the city and create opportunities for its residents. Community projects and urban renewal initiatives are breathing new life into Detroit. Local organizations and passionate individuals are working tirelessly to restore the city's former glory, one block at a time. The road to recovery is long, but there's a sense of hope and determination in the air. The resilience of Detroit's community is palpable as they come together to rebuild and reimagine their city. Positive changes are beginning to take root, offering a glimpse of a brighter future for the Motor City. Prepare to be shocked as we journey to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a massive accumulation of plastic waste that stretches for miles. This floating garbage patch, which is astonishingly twice the size of Texas, is a swirling vortex of plastic debris caught in the ocean currents. Marine life is particularly vulnerable to plastic pollution, facing dire consequences. Sea turtles, for instance, mistake plastic bags for jellyfish, ingesting them and often dying from starvation or internal injuries. This tragic mistake is just one example. The plastic debris doesn't just float on the surface, it breaks down into microplastics, which are ingested by marine life, entering the food chain and affecting the entire ecosystem. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the scale of our plastic problem. It highlights the urgent need to reduce our reliance on single-use plastics, which are a major contributor to this crisis. The health of our oceans and our planet depends on it. By making conscious choices, we can help protect marine life and preserve the beauty of our oceans for future generations. Our final destination is Dharavi, Mumbai, one of the largest slums in Asia. Dharavi is a city within a city, a bustling hub of activity and ingenuity. Narrow alleyways wind through a dense network of makeshift homes and workshops. Amidst the poverty and lack of basic amenities, there's a strong sense of community and an entrepreneurial spirit. Small businesses thrive, producing everything from textiles to recycled materials. Despite the challenges, the people of Dharavi are resilient and resourceful. They've created a thriving informal economy and a strong sense of community. Wow, we've just taken a whirlwind tour of some of the most shockingly ugly places on Earth. From abandoned cities to polluted landscapes, we've seen the impact of human actions and the resilience of nature. It's a stark reminder that our planet is fragile and that we need to be mindful of our impact. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.